Okay guys, my name's Brian aka Busy, and I've been printing t-shirts for over 25 years now, and all things garments, embroidery, etc. If you want to learn about t-shirt printing and customization, you're at the right channel. Please hit that subscribe button. Okay guys, let's get right into it.
Brian ELP here, and today I'm going to show you how to create your own realistic life-size mock-up using Canva. To begin with, you're going to need a picture of your t-shirt laid out flat on the floor, and try and take your picture so that you are directly above your garment. Next, you're going to need a tape measure. One of these will do. I'm just using a standard DIY tape measure. That will work just fine. Next, lay your t-shirt out on the floor and then measure it from top to bottom, like so, and then take note of the measurement. Mine is 66 centimeters high. Next, you're going to measure the width. Mine again is 73 centimeters wide. So we have a height of 66 and a width of 73.
Right, so next you're going to go into Canva and you're going to create a new document. Normally by standard it's set to pixels, but you want it set to centimeters. So make sure it's set to centimeters. And now we're going to put our width that we measured here, which was 73 wide, and then our height 66 centimeters high, and then we're going to click create. Next, we're going to take the picture that we uploaded by going to our uploads, and we grab our picture and we're going to dump it in there like that. Next, we'll make it a little bit bigger just so that we can get sort of a little bit of scale going on, and then we're going to use this crop button here. Now you just click that and you bring the edges as close to the edge as possible. We'll take care of this in just a second, so don't worry. And then once you've done that, you just click, there you have it, you've got that there. And then what we're going to do is make that big as we can to make it match the canvas. Once you've done that, we're going to hit the background remover tool, and that will remove the background. Now, as you can see, my picture's not so dead straight. It would have been better if I took a direct picture over it so it's more face on, but this will do just fine. So we just get this little thing here and we move it so that it's, not on an angle, and just make it the right orientation. So we do that, and what you want to do now is you want to get the sleeves and the bottom to match the document. So as you can see, that then needs moving up a little bit, and you want to get it as tight as you can. Not the end of the world if not perfectly tight, because this is an approximate mock-up, but it's going to be more to real life. So once you've done that, you line him up like so. Use the arrows keys if it helps. All right, we could go a little bit taller, and you want to make sure that this is all kept in proportion. You don't want to stretch it, because remember, this is the real life version of your t-shirt. Right, once you've done that, as you can see, this is now the realistic size. Yeah, the document size is set, and you would probably have a blank t-shirt. If you just want to experiment, you can just grab the magic eraser tool like that, and you can just go like so, and then you could just erase your design. On the side here you can adjust how big the brush size is, but this works totally fine for removing t-shirt designs. Click there, and that will get rid of the design. So once you've done that, you can literally grab your design, you can pop it on the shirt as you would. And now let's remove the background of this one as well, so that it crops to size. And then if we do the old crop button again, you can have it sort of right to the edge, and now you know that how it looks here is the correct measurements. Now you could just move it up, down. I think I've duplicated that, ignore me. Control Z, undo. Let me get rid of the one on the bottom because we don't need that now. Then we pop that over there. Look, as you can see, this is our mock-ups to size. And look, as you can see, as we move it, look, down the right hand side of it, you see it tells you the size of it in centimeters. Look, where it's actually going to match the real life size. So let's say you wanted it that size, for example. Right now, bearing in mind on most t-shirts, I'm going to give you a little bit of information on the size that you can go up to. Now most people go up to about 30 to 32 wide, so you wouldn't want to go any more than that. Most people allow up to A3. So this would be like a 32 image wide design, right? So that's your biggest design. If you're going for a left chest size would be about 10 centimeters, and you can pop that on the side like that. So let's assume this is what you wanted to go with. What you do now is you just hit the share button. Before you do that, sorry, you want to select your design, hit share, and then hit download, and then hit the transparent background option. And now you've got a couple of options here. Now obviously if you want to download a super high res version of your logo afterwards to give to the printers, what you'd have to do is you would have to have the more likely the premium subscription. But just if say like you're using a free version of Canva now, you just leave it as it is, because I don't believe you can go up too big on the file size. Hit download, and this will be good enough to show a printer that your design is more to real life. And you could give him the measurements of your logo. Like for example here you could say, right, I'd like my logo to be 7.6 centimeters wide, and then you know that what you're looking at there is your logo, how it would look at 7.6 centimeters wide. You could even write your spec here if you wanted to and say left chest, you know, 7.6 centimeters wide. Right, so once you've done that, now you've added your information there, because remember you've just created a visual now that looks realistic and is more to real life, and you're not using any imaginary sizes, so you're good to go at this point. So you just hit download, you do that, and keep watching the video to the end, because I'll show you how to export a high-res version of your logo afterwards, right? And then you hit transparent background, you download it, it will download your PNG file, and that will be ready to present as a realistic size logo on your shirt that's measured up. Now you can't just use any shirt, you'd have to use the shirt that you're going to submit. That way you know you've measured it perfectly and everything matches up how it should. Right, so as I said to you, now I'm going to show you another way to get a high-res version of your logo to submit. So I'm going to create another page, for example, and I would then say grab this logo, make it as big as possible. Now you're probably not going to see it on this next page, right? So for example, and I would then copy that logo, just hit Control C or whatever, and then paste it, right? So I'm going to make this as big as I can, right? Center it in the design. I'm going to hit the share button, and then I'm going to hit download. Now you need the premium version of Canva for this, because you'd have to crank this all the way up, and it will say increasing the image size means your design may take longer than usual to download. Hit the transparent, make sure that's there, and then select the page 2 to download the artwork. Or if you just wanted to provide both of them, you know, the mock-up and the artwork, then you've got one page called artwork, which you could label, and then just literally download that, and you'll have 2 designs to share. It will also have a transparent background, so it'll be literally print ready, and you've provided a key to show how big the artwork is. Right guys, if you got anything out of this video, please like and share it with your friends who do graphic design, and don't forget, if you need any help, we're always here to assist. Okay, take care, God bless, peace out.